If you're over 50 and still drinking plain water thinking you're keeping yourself healthy, I'm about to show you why that might be sabotaging your circulation, your energy, and your vitality in ways you never imagined. Hi, I'm Dr. Lila Romano, and I've been a practicing urologist for over a decade. In that time, I've seen thousands of men come through my office complaining about the same things: low energy, poor circulation, declining performance, and they're all doing the same thing wrong. They're drinking plenty of water, but it's the wrong kind of water. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the one mineral that transforms dead water into circulation-boosting fuel. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything about how you feel. But first, let me ask you something. Do you drink your recommended 8 glasses of water every day? Do you feel properly hydrated? Yet somehow, you still feel tired, sluggish, maybe your blood pressure is creeping up? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. You see, I discovered this problem quite by accident. About 5 years ago, I had a 58-year-old patient named Robert who came to me frustrated beyond belief. He was drinking more water than anyone I knew, following every health guideline, yet he felt worse than ever. His energy was tanking by 2 p.m. every day. His blood pressure was steadily climbing despite medication. And he told me something that really stuck with me. He said, "Doctor, I feel like I'm drowning in water, but dying of thirst at the same time." That phrase haunted me because I was hearing variations of it from patient after patient. All men over 50, all drinking plenty of water, all feeling progressively worse. That's when I started digging into the research, and what I found shocked me. The problem isn't that men over 50 aren't drinking enough water. The problem is that after 50, your body literally can't use plain water the way it used to. And here's the kicker. The medical community has been so focused on hydration volume that we've completely missed the hydration quality crisis that's affecting millions of men. Think about this. Every single day you're drinking plain water, you're essentially trying to fuel a Ferrari with water instead of gasoline. Your body is working harder and harder to extract what it needs from what you're giving it, and it's losing that battle. But what if I told you that adding one specific mineral to your water could flip this entire equation? What if that same glass of water could actually enhance your circulation, boost your energy, and support your cardiovascular system instead of just sitting there? Now, before I reveal this game-changing mineral, you need to understand what's happening inside your body after 50 that makes plain water virtually useless. First, your kidneys. By age 50, your kidney efficiency drops by about 25 to 30%. That means they're working much harder to filter and process the same amount of fluid. But here's what's really problematic. They're also becoming less efficient at retaining the minerals your body desperately needs. Second, your thirst mechanism becomes unreliable. The hypothalamus, that's the part of your brain that tells you when you're thirsty, starts sending weaker signals. So you might be dehydrated without even knowing it, or you might be drinking water when your body actually needs electrolytes. I see this in my practice constantly. Men come in thinking they have prostate issues because they're urinating frequently, but when we dig deeper, it's often a hydration quality problem, not a quantity problem. But the most critical change, and this is where it gets really interesting, is what happens to your blood vessels. After 50, your arterial walls naturally become stiffer. The smooth muscles that line your blood vessels lose their flexibility. Your endothelium, that's the inner lining of your blood vessels, doesn't produce nitric oxide as efficiently. Now, here's where plain water becomes almost cruel. Your cardiovascular system is crying out for the minerals it needs to relax those blood vessels, to restore that flexibility, to improve that circulation. But plain water? It can't deliver any of that. It's like your body is a sophisticated electrical circuit, and you're trying to power it with distilled water instead of the electrolyte solution it requires. This brings me back to Robert. When I explained this to him, he said something that really crystallized the problem. He said, "So I'm basically trying to charge my phone with an empty cable?" Exactly, Robert. Exactly. Now, let me explain what I mean by electrical hydration, because this is where everything clicks into place. Your body is literally an electrical system. Every cell in your body maintains an electrical charge across its membrane. Every nerve signal, Every muscle contraction, every heartbeat depends on the movement of electrically charged particles called ions. Think of your cells like tiny batteries. For these batteries to work, they need to maintain a specific electrical gradient. Plain water? It has no electrical charge. It's like trying to jumpstart a car with a dead battery using another dead battery. But when you add the right minerals to that water, suddenly you're providing the electrical charge your cells can actually use. The research on this is fascinating. Studies show that proper electrolyte balance doesn't just affect hydration, it directly impacts blood vessel function, blood pressure regulation, and cardiovascular health. Here's specifically what happens with circulation. Your blood vessels are lined with smooth muscle cells. These cells need adequate minerals, particularly magnesium, to relax and dilate properly. Without these minerals, your blood vessels stay constricted, your blood pressure rises, and your circulation suffers. It's like the difference between trying to water your garden with a kinked hose versus a fully open one. Plain water keeps that hose kinked. The right minerals open it wide. When I first understood this connection, I immediately thought back to all my patients complaining about circulation issues, energy problems, and that feeling of being tired but wired. They weren't suffering from mysterious age-related decline. They were suffering from electrical dehydration. And that's when I discovered the mineral that changes everything. The one that I now recommend to every single patient over 50, and the one that transformed Robert's life and could transform yours. The mineral that changes everything is magnesium. And I'm not talking about just any magnesium supplement. I'm talking about adding bioavailable magnesium to your daily water intake. In my decade of practice, I've seen magnesium perform what patients literally describe as miracles. But it's not magic, it's science. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. But here's what makes it the king of circulation minerals. Magnesium is nature's calcium channel blocker. Your blood vessels contract when calcium flows into the smooth muscle cells. Magnesium naturally blocks excess calcium and allows those muscles to relax. It's like having a natural, gentle blood pressure medication that your body actually wants and needs. Let me tell you about James, a 62-year-old patient who came to me last year. His blood pressure was 160/95 despite medication. He was exhausted by mid-afternoon every day. His doctor wanted to add another blood pressure medication. Instead, I had him start adding a specific form of magnesium to his morning water. Within 2 weeks, his energy was noticeably better. By week 4, his blood pressure had dropped to 135/85. By week 8, 125/80, and his doctor was talking about reducing his medication. But James's story isn't unique. I've seen this pattern hundreds of times. The right magnesium, delivered the right way, doesn't just improve hydration, it transforms circulation. Here's exactly how this works. When you dissolve bioavailable magnesium in water, I recommend magnesium glycinate or citrate powder. You're creating what I call vasodilator water. This isn't just hydration, it's circulation therapy. Every morning, I have my patients take 1 large glass of water, about 16 ounces, and dissolve half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder in it. They sip this slowly over 30 to 60 minutes, not all at once. The slow sipping is crucial because it allows for optimal absorption. When you chug water, most of it goes straight through you. When you sip slowly, especially with magnesium, your body can actually utilize every drop. Here's what my patients typically experience. Week 1, better morning energy and less afternoon crush. Week 2, improved sleep quality and better exercise tolerance. Week 3, noticeable improvements in overall vitality and cardiovascular function. Now, magnesium is your foundation, but there are 4 other minerals that can amplify these effects exponentially when used correctly. Let me show you how to build your complete circulation-supporting mineral protocol. While magnesium is your primary circulation mineral, the supporting cast is crucial for maximizing your results. First, let's talk about sodium, but not the processed salt that's been demonized. I'm talking about high-quality, unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Here's the key. It's not about adding more sodium to your diet. It's about adding a tiny amount of quality sodium to help your body actually absorb and utilize the magnesium and water. I have my patients add just a small pinch, about 1/8 teaspoon, of unrefined salt to their morning magnesium water. This creates the perfect absorption environment. Next is potassium. This mineral works in partnership with sodium to maintain proper cellular fluid balance. But here's where most people go wrong. They try to supplement potassium in large amounts, which can be dangerous. Instead, focus on potassium-rich foods like avocados, spinach, and bananas. If you do supplement, keep it under 200 milligrams and take it with meals. Zinc is particularly important for men over 50 because it supports testosterone production and overall vitality. But zinc can be harsh on the stomach in pill form. I recommend liquid zinc, just 5 to 10 drops in water with a meal. This provides better absorption and eliminates digestive issues. Finally, iron. But this one comes with a big caution. Many men over 50 actually have too much iron, which can be harmful. Never supplement iron without getting your levels tested first. If you are deficient, chelated iron taken with vitamin C dramatically improves absorption. But again, test first, supplement second. Here's how to integrate these. Start with just the magnesium water for 2 weeks. Once that's established, add a pinch of unrefined salt. After another week, you can consider the zinc drops with meals. The key is gradual implementation. Your body needs time to adjust and optimize each mineral before adding the next. Now let me give you the complete daily system that I use with my patients, what I call the circulation optimization protocol. Every morning, preferably 30 minutes before breakfast, prepare your vasodilator water, 16 ounces of filtered water, half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder, and a small pinch of unrefined salt. Stir it well and sip it slowly over 30 to 60 minutes while you're getting ready for your day or having your morning coffee. This isn't chugging, this is therapeutic hydration. If you exercise, here's your pre- and post-workout protocol. About 30 minutes before exercise, have another 8 to 12 ounces of plain water. After exercise, if you've been sweating significantly, you can have a second mineral water with half the magnesium dose. In the evening, about 2 hours before bed, many of my patients benefit from a smaller dose of magnesium water, about 8 ounces with a quarter teaspoon of magnesium. This supports relaxation and better sleep quality. Now, some people experience digestive sensitivity when they first start. If that's you, cut the magnesium dose in half and build up gradually. Your body will adapt. If you're on blood pressure medication, work with your doctor. The magnesium may help optimize your medication needs over time. Track your progress simply. Rate your energy level from 1 to 10 each day. Note your sleep quality. Pay attention to your stamina during activities. Many patients start seeing improvements within the first week. Important safety note: if you have kidney disease, heart failure, or are on multiple medications, consult your physician before starting this protocol. While these are natural minerals your body needs, it's always wise to coordinate with your healthcare team. Remember, this isn't an overnight transformation. Your body has been running on electrical dehydration for years. Give it 3 to 4 weeks to fully adapt and optimize. The changes are gradual but profound. Let me give you the exact timeline of what to expect, based on what I've seen with hundreds of patients. Days 1 to 7, you'll likely notice better morning energy and less of that afternoon energy crash. Your sleep may start improving. Days 8 to 14, many patients report better exercise tolerance and recovery. You might notice your blood pressure readings improving if you track them. Days 15 to 21, this is where the compound effects really kick in. Better circulation improved. Stamina and what patients often describe as feeling more like themselves again. Beyond 21 days, the benefits continue building. Better cardiovascular health markers, sustained energy, and overall improved vitality. Here's what I want you to do. Commit to trying this exact protocol for 21 days. Not 20 days, not 3 weeks, exactly 21 days. That's how long it takes for your body to fully adapt and for you to experience the real benefits. Start with just the morning magnesium water. Get that dialed in for a week, then add the other elements gradually. I want to hear about your experience. Leave a comment below telling me what your current hydration routine is, and check back in after your first week to let me know how you're feeling. If this information made sense to you and you can see how it might help, hit that like button. And if you know other men over 50 who might benefit from this, please share this video. Remember, I've been helping men optimize their health for over a decade. This isn't theory. This is what works in real practice with real patients. Your body wants to feel energetic and vital. Sometimes it just needs the right tools to get there. Give it the electrical charge it's been craving and watch how it responds. Start tomorrow morning. Your circulation and your energy will thank you. I'm Dr. Lila Romano, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about the foods that can amplify these mineral benefits even further.